Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my modified, yes you heard me, my modified go-to sniper build. You can use this with any sniper you have in the game, whether it be an exotic like the Mantis or the Nemesis, or with any high-end sniper rifle of your choice. The cool thing about this build is that it's pretty easy to put together, and in this video I'll be talking about why I chose the pieces I went with and my thoughts on the overall usage, the pros and cons, and fun factor when running this build. So sit back and enjoy the video. So to kick things off, I'd like to ask if you are new here to go ahead and subscribe to the Visualize Ultrawide gaming channel, where I post content like this one along with many other videos such as playthroughs, reviews, and much more. And with that said, let's go over the build, shall we? In the beginning, I said modified because this build didn't start out like this. Let me first show you what I started working. Initially, the build looked like this. As you can see, I went with a 3-piece RLD for the additional marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, and so on. The chain killer chest piece from Walker Harris and Company giving additional weapon damage, with a perfect headhunter talent, a backpack with vigilance, and Fox's Prayers knee pads. With all the gear pieces having weapon damage as their core attributes, with headshot damage beneath that for both stat and gear mod inserted. You've probably seen similar builds like this before with other YouTube videos, but if I were to teach you this build, you'd be thinking, "Eyes, I've seen this build before, can you show me something a little more different?" Then I went through brainstorming how I can make a sniper build that is better than this hard-hitting all-damage combo you see everybody using. After a while, I realized going all-out damage with no armor and healing or repair is a little bit too redundant. No matter how high I max out my headshot damage and weapon damage, for heroic and legendary content, I always need to kill one red or purple enemy before I can start one-shotting everything, including elites. So I took the time to find the sweet spot of both headshot damage and armor so that I'm not that squishy, and added healing. For the modified version with armor, armor on kill, and bonus armor, here's the build. Now when it comes to adding healing, I thought to myself, I already have gear that give me perfect bloodsucker with a good amount of armor on kill. I've already made a previous video about how I took advantage of having healing and bonus armor stacks with a combination of 2 high-end armor brand sets from Bellstone Armory, giving armor regen from 1 piece and armor on kill from having 2 pieces. I'll have a video card posted up on the top right of the screen, and I'll also leave a link in the description down below to the video if you haven't checked that out yet. Anyway, as I've played more and experimented with more builds and combinations of gear pieces, I've always had a common philosophy in mind. How do I make my build do decent damage while maintaining survivability and having healing all together? I keep this in mind because I usually play solo, and I also like to queue up and answer calls for help for other agents who need help with control points, farming, and killing bounties. Another thing that led me to give this combination a shot is the fact that snipers also have a fast time to kill. And if you think about it, the idea of Headhunter is to kill a lot of weaker enemies with headshots to accumulate headshot damage to the next headshot you land. This is how you're able to one-shot elites and even named enemies if you've gathered enough Headhunter damage. Also, one thing to keep in mind with this build is you have to hit headshots. This forces you to play a high-risk, high-reward playstyle, which makes this build really fun and satisfying. And couple that with the Mantis sniper rifle talent, which upon headshot kills resets the cooldowns of your decoy. You basically become Naruto at this point. So there you have it, my modified sniper build able to one-shot elites with perfect headhunter while giving you armor on kill and bonus armor at the same time with a little bit of armor regen while you recover. I hope you guys try this build out. I honestly have so much fun with this build. It's so easy to capture control points and do dailies with and farm crafting materials for endgame gear. It's also really fun to run with a party knowing that your team won't need to worry about you because you can survive on your own, so they can focus on doing their own stuff while you pop heads in the background. Once again, don't forget to leave a like to help recommend this video to more people on YouTube, Subscribe for more videos like this and much more. Also comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about this build and future build suggestions if you have any. Follow me on socials and join us on Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next one.